And I'm Dennis Woltering. Hundreds of frustrated and angry people packed into the Civic Center in Houma today to hear from the man in charge of the $20 billion oil spill compensation fund.
Kenneth Feinberg told the crowd that he was considering waiving a requirement which calls for oil spill cleanup wages to be taken out of people's claims. Despite that announcement, Feinberg got an earful from people who filed claims but have received little or no money in emergency payments. Maya Rodriguez reports.
So you read this document,
A tough crowd greeted Kenneth Feinberg in Houma today, skepticism building as the independent claims administrator tried to answer questions from people frustrated with the claims process.
Simple answers. If you can just give us simple answers, we're not...
3 weeks into the emergency payments, Feinberg told the crowd they have already sent out $150 million in payments and that he might change the requirement, which calls for oil spill cleanup wages to come out of the claims. But it all seemed to do little to settle the crowd.
Mr. Feinberg, the man, the $20 billion man, with no answers that could explain why we can't get the rest of our money on a definite date. 30 days? 30 days we all could be out of our homes. 30 days we can have no lights, no food, nothing. Come on, Mr. Feinberg, step up, bat up, hit that home run we're waiting on.
All I can tell you is make sure, let me have the claim, I'll look at it.
Look, we can do it.
Speaking to reporters afterwards, Feinberg said he understood the frustration, especially since there are 12,000 claims that appear to have the proper documentation, but whose payments have not been calculated yet.
I think part of the problem is expectation. I had initially hoped and had stated that we'd try and get these claims out within 48 hours after the claim is documented, and I think that we've fallen short on that, and that's partly my problem, and I've got to deal with that.
But Feinberg didn't come alone to the town hall meeting. He also brought more than a dozen claims specialists to answer individual questions about the claims process.
One of those with questions included Clayton Mathern.
And I want them to know just how severe this is.
Mathern says doctors diagnosed him with benzene poisoning, something he believes he got while working on a skimming vessel at the site where the Deepwater Horizon rig exploded. Unable to work, he has now fallen 4 months behind on his bills. The emergency payment, he says, falls far short of his needs.
My church family came to my house last night and brought food to help me feed my family, because there's constant lies from BP, from Feinberg, from Gulf Coast Claims Facility, and it shouldn't be that way. We as individuals did not cause that rig to explode.
Maya Rodriguez, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
Feinberg says he hopes to accelerate the payment of these emergency claims within the next month. Aside from the 12,000 claims they have not paid out yet, Feinberg says there's another 12,000 that simply do not have enough documentation and can't be paid until they do. Another issue he says they're trying to work through.